Hi guys, I am Yuri and it's time for the live demo. I will show you how we can generate various kinds of content efficiently. Let's get started. Okay, let's generate movie collections first. So I have initial set of ideas like top 5 sci-fi movies, top 5 horror movies, and let's just put all these initial ideas into variable A and then ask ChatGPT to produce more ideas based on those original ones. So we take original ideas and prompt to produce more ideas and put them in B. Then we take original ideas in A and suggest ideas in B and put them into variable C. So in C we have 14 ideas, and then we can populate those ideas with the actual content. So if I run give details command and pass ideas as argument and prompt as second argument, I will get the content generated for each idea. Okay, then I may want to take this content and put this content in a specific format. I may want to download that. That's also an option. But in this demo, I would like to put this content in XML format like this, and then I would like just to publish this this variable. So I have DXML. The variable that actually contains XML documents, and then I use publish command to publish what inside this variable under this specific name. Okay, and then I go to playground to correspondent section here, and I will see my the content of my variable published. And if I click, say, on the very first creature or very first element, I will see this nicely presented collection. Okay, let's go back to development environment and let me show you more interesting or more powerful examples. So I have here two variables, and you can see that one of the variables has more than 5,000 creatures and the other has 460. This is the content of the variable is very similar to the previous one. It's something in XML format, but also there are tags here, which will be used to navigate across these collections if we publish this. And also there is a tag called collection type with value of movies, and there are also some other collection types here. Let me scroll it, like TV series. And what I would like to do here is to go back to my original workspace and just copy this variable to the workspace. So let's click on that, and then I would like to publish this. And the cool part here is that those tags allows to create very different user experience. So it will be actually a complete recommender system. The point is that we inside the development environment we generate this variable, we publish that, and as a result we obtain ready to use recommender system. So that's what we have published. And let me just select some tags here related to technology, and you see I select certain tags and system suggests me more relevant tags. Those tags actually were generated with ChatGPT, and I can click on more suggestions and collections refreshed, and then I may pick the content of interest, say movies, TV series, books, educational materials, and then I can click on some collection name and get corresponding movies, TV series, books, and books from kind of educational perspective. I'm not interested in anime in this version. Let me show you a slightly different variation of that recommender system, the larger one, like more complete version. It still contains startup related collections. And I can still click on them and navigate across, but it also contains something that is way more general. Say something regarding aliens, and you see more and more tags are suggested to me as I keep clicking and adding more tags here. Okay, and maybe I'm just interested in, say, movies only. And then I can just quickly click on each of those collection titles to see relevant collections, or I can pick all the content types to see to see all type of content, including anime series. Okay, let's go back and to the development environment and switch to another topic. I would like to show you how we can build a recommender system from scratch. And the recommender system that we will build will help us to use Chrome browser more efficiently. So first we need to generate some ideas for collections. And for that, I have a single variable called params. And this params variable just contains prompts for the app ideas explorer. So if I run the app and pass as argument this params variable, I will get something like that. So I can say that maybe I'm interested in navigation in Chrome, in tabs. It suggests me more topics here, like keyboard shortcuts. And then I may select the suggested collection titles. So here it suggests me collection titles, and I keep selecting those. I can click generate more button to generate even more collection titles. The whole point for me is to obtain maybe between 10 and 15 collection titles. If I would like to generate like more diverse collections, I can just add random substrings here, and usually it helps with some diversity here. Okay, so I think that I have I have picked a number of collection titles already, so I will just export those in ideas variable and go back to the development environment like this, and now I have 16 ideas that we have picked before. Now I need to populate these ideas with the actual content, and let me do this for let me run this command. We have seen this command, give details _ p, by the way, for parallel execution, and it takes each idea and applies this prompt to that. Essentially the ideas itself will be put here, and as a result I will get 16 kind of blog posts, mini blog posts, 16 hints specifically for Mac users, how to use Chrome more efficiently for Mac users. And then I may do actually generate the same kind of content but for Windows users. This is the only word that is different from the previous prompt. And my intention here is to generate small blog posts for Mac users and for the same topic 16 blog posts for Windows users. So it will, since we are working with external ChatGPT, here it might take some time, but here is the content for Windows users. Okay, let's move on. Next we will need to generate text. We may use different variations to generate text. I will use the second one. In this case it's give details _ b for batch command. Essentially what it allows to do, it allows to reuse text across collections. That's actually a good thing. And now what I have the content mini blog posts for Mac user and also tags. Let me show it. And I would like to attach those tags to the content and put the result here in tagged hints Mac variable. And here is how it looks like. And I would like to do the same for Windows. And then there is some technical things here. Actually, what I would like to do is to do some enumeration. And finally, I would like to attach collection type. And the reason for that is the following. So if I pick a variable generated, I will see the collection type Mac for in all the creatures, in all the blog posts. And if I take a look at what's inside here, the collection type will be Windows. And these collection types will specify checkboxes in the user interface. Okay, let me just concatenate all the variables together and all the ideas together and just publish that. Let me just publish that. Once the thing is published, I can go to the playground and to recommender system general and click and put, say, checkboxes of interest. We have two collection types for Mac user and for Windows user. Let me stick with Mac user for now. Maybe I'm interested in shortcuts, keyboard commands, Okay, so maybe tab management, and I can see kind of relevant content, relevant collection titles according to the topic that I'm interested in, and relevant content. And I can pick also Windows, say, and see see this information not only for Mac but for Windows users as well. And you see, it was quite fast to build a very simple recommender system. By the way, here is a bit more general case for the same task, but this time I can also let me pick topics, something like navigation, maybe tab navigation, maybe quick navigation, and whenever I click here on collection of interest, I can see the instructions, the hints, but also some security and privacy concerns that might be relevant when I apply certain hints. Okay, let's now go to the last example. I will need this workspace. And this last example will be about generation of apps automatically. It's quite actually interesting topic. Okay, so let me click on the params media variable and run the Ideas Explorer app that we have already seen, and pass this variable as a parameter, as an argument. And if I select, say, sci-fi aliens here, what I will see is some adjacent topics and some collection titles for media content. So when I use this app, I can actually be quite efficient in generating quite a number of collection titles of interest. I can click generate more button and select even more collection titles, and then export if I want. I can actually click on some collection title to see the preview of the content. But the whole idea, the whole reason why I am showing you that is that those apps might be quite effective for idea generation tasks. But can we provide just very general description of our case, what we do in our company, and ask ChatGPT to come up with more relevant apps for us? And when I say come up with more relevant apps, I just mean that ChatGPT have to suggest these prompts that I pass as a parameter when I run this app. So the idea here is to automatically generate prompts given just very general description of our company. And here are the results. So I have a variable here which is called generated apps, and I have here quite a number of apps or prompts generated. So this is like an entire new app that was automatically suggested by ChatGPT. And what I did here, I just tagged some of the creatures, some of the apps that I would like to show. There are actually 5 of them, but let me take this large variable and extract the apps of interest, the ones that are tagged with demo tag. So you see here I have 5 creatures, and those are the apps that I would like to show you, and those are the apps that were invented and implemented by ChatGPT. So let's just take this first app and parse it. It's quite easy to parse. I'll just run this command, and I will get this prompts parsed in this way. And the reason why I include this specific example is because it's quite unexpected, at least for me. This app thinks that this app helps us in a way that it suggests us some granting opportunities depending on the field that we are working in. And I can even specify here, like, for example, let me put here Estonia to see if I can see like more local funding opportunities here. So I see here that more grants suggested to European companies. Okay, but let me not stay here and move to the next example, and that's example number 2. So I will just take this this creature number 2, and this creature number 2 is quite interesting. So it suggests the okay. Let me just parse it first. This one is about values and interview questions. What do I mean here? So let me just put here the values that are more relevant to us. I will just run this command here, and those oh no sorry, I will run this one. So this is initiative, problem solving, hardcore coding. That's values that are relevant to us. And what I can do, I can put in all these values in this app, and what this app will produce me is some interview questions that might be used to see, to check if the candidate actually have these values. So how do you handle tight deadlines while ensuring high quality output? Provide an example. So this is, again, this interview question highly correlates with the values that we provide. And we can click here to give like more information, more context regarding this this question. But the impressive thing is that we did not think of this use case beforehand. It was GPT that suggested us this idea for app and implementation. Okay, let me take the next one. I will take again. We're working with this variable. I will take the app number 3 and parse it. And this one is also interesting. Okay, it will suggest how to improve a website in general with different interactive components, but to make it more interesting, I would like to replace this text with the actual section on our website. So let me just do that. So those are actual sections on our website, and now what I can do, I can actually run this app. So on our website we have slogan section, we have vision and live demo section, we have use cases section, we have software feature sections, how we work, and contact us section. So those are the sections that we have on our website. And this app, what this app is doing, it says, okay, do you have frequently asked questions section? No, so probably I'll click and add. So that's very reasonable suggestion here. Let's see, can I find something more? Interactive pricing calculator. Yes, that's very interesting. And here on the right, it suggests some interactive elements, how these sections might be presented, what interactive approach can be used to present those sections. Okay, let's move on. And now let's take the creature number 4. Okay, we are working with this variable. We have this creature number 4, which I would like to parse, and this creature number 4 will be about domain names. Okay, let me quickly parse that and run that. We are almost it. So okay, we are about AI, definitely. We are about content, definitely about code, scripts, and what it tries to do. Maybe I will just put here the name, our current domain name, and the name of the company as well. Okay, so randomize. And just select this as well. So, and what it will try to do, it will try to, based on this input, to suggest like more domain names. And once I click on a specific domain name, it will try to come up with some variations of this domain name. This interactive interface is very convenient if we want to come up with some domain names. Okay, I think I have the last example to show here. And this will be the creature number 5. Okay, let me again show it to you. We have these 5 creatures, and this is the one, and I need quickly to parse this. Okay, let me do that. And this, by the way, is probably the most unexpected use case. So so what was produced is actual food recommender system. So if I put here, say, sushi, like that, it will try to produce more relevant food types, but also on the right here it should produce some restaurants where we can order the food. And we actually tested it in a way that we put uh, our location here, uh, and, uh, and some preferences, some food preferences, and we essentially were able to find a restaurant and order food completely via this app that was invented and implemented for us by ChatGPT. Okay, I think that might be it. We covered quite a lot, and see you in the next videos.